I can't remember exactly what I said, but I did reference Ms. Pennington's deposition that Ms. Heard struck Ms. Pennington in the face.
In
Yes.
fact, Ms. Pennington testified that she hit Ms. Heard.
When Amber Heard's lead attorney was cross-examining clinical psychologist Dr. Shannon Curry, from her questions, everyone noticed Elaine was exposing her client, but she didn't even realize it. She briefly describes Amber through her questions. And if this clip gets its way to the Court of Appeal, then Amber's quest for justice will be as good as done. So what exactly did Elaine ask Dr. Curry that can be used against Amber in the Court of Appeal? Let's find out. A psychologist hired by Johnny Depp's legal team to evaluate Amber Heard got into a bizarre exchange about muffins with the actress's lawyer, and the questioning later fizzled out into an ugly expose on the part of Amber. Dr. Shannon Curry indicated that she wanted to stop talking about muffins after Amber's lawyer Elaine questioned her about her husband's buying baked goods for the Justice League star, but that was just the start of something bigger. Dr. Curry took the stand, saying she met with Amber on 2 separate dates as she conducted her evaluation 10th and 17th of December 2021. She said they spent 12 hours together and that the result of the actress's evaluation supported 2 diagnoses: borderline personality disorder and histrionic personality disorder. Attorney Elaine suggested that Dr. Curry was so excited to take part in the case that she told her husband that she was going to evaluate Amber despite the case's highly confidential nature. Curry explained that Amber displayed a reactive and overly dramatic presentation and used words like magical and wonderful to describe events. The paranoia actress, she said, flitted between princess and victim. As sophisticated, cute, and girlish as such people may present, Curry said they may in reality be very destructive.
I don't recall specifically, no.
Do you recall Amy Banks testifying that they had physical altercations and his drug use had escalated and Amber felt she was at risk?
Dramatic, erratic, and unpredictable, and possessed of an underlying drive to not be abandoned, but also to be the center of attention. Curry said borderline personality disorder represented an unstable personality, alert to rejection, with little access to self-regulation, and marked by a lot of anger, cruelty toward people less powerful, concerned with image, attention-seeking, and prone to externalizing blame. A lot of suppressed anger that may explode outwards. She was answering questions from Amber's lawyer, Elaine She added that there is a desperate fear of abandonment among those with borderline disorder, and that the reaction to that is to try to keep a significant other close, and this behavior can become extreme. All of it is like pistons of an engine, kind of firing off and igniting one another, Dr. Curry said. But when somebody is afraid of being abandoned by their partner or by anybody else in their environment, and they have this disorder, they'll make desperate attacks to prevent that from happening. And those desperate attempts could be physical aggression, it could be threatening, it could be harming themselves, but these are behaviors that are very extreme and very concerning to the people around them, she added. All this while, Elaine didn't notice that her questions to the doctor were simply exposing her client. Over time, the anger, the explosive anger that they show when somebody is needing space or when somebody is really not doing anything wrong, because a lot of times they read into things that they perceive as being a slight to them or being somebody intending to harm them that actually isn't happening. They'll exaggerate it and they'll explode, Dr. Curry clarified. They'll react in this heightened manner that is just exhausting for their partners. Adhering to further questioning from Elaine, Curry said that people with borderline disorder can feel slightly easily, and they made no attempt at controlling their emotions. They'll do anything to express anger. She also clarified that there was evidence that Amber was grossly exaggerating symptoms of PTSD, and that there was no evidence to support that she was actually suffering from the condition. In the end, Elaine, apart from asking silly muffin questions, left Amber exposed by reading aloud her bad traits to the jury. If I were Amber, I'd have fired Elaine weeks ago. And that's it from us today. Until next time, bye!